Hello, welcome to this new video where we are going to learn the pronunciation of words ending in ate, okay? This like delicate or chocolate, etc., okay? When we have these words, the general rule is that when it's a noun or an adjective or an adverb, we pronounce like a schwa or a short e, okay? Both are accepted. So you can say delicate or delicate. Okay, but there's hardly any difference. So I recommend you to use the schwa, the famous schwa, because it's a very easy sound to do once you get familiar with it. Okay, and when these words are verbs, the pronunciation should be a. Okay, like to appropriate, for example, appropriate. Okay, let's see some examples. Adequate is an adjective, so it's not adequate, it's adequate, adequate. Yes, valid, adequate. Same thing with accurate. It's not accurate, no, it's accurate. Do you see the difference between accurate, which is correct, and accurate, which is incorrect? So accurate. Okay, advocate, a noun. Uh, She volunteers as an advocate for blah, blah, blah. Okay, advocate, a noun. Or to advocate, and that's when we do the diphthong a, advocate. He advocates a return to the old business model. The same thing happens with appropriate. We have an adjective, so it's appropriate. Good. Or if we use it like a verb, we say appropriate. The government will appropriate the property of people. Okay? Appropriate. And associate. To associate as a verb or associate, like a person, a partner. Okay? One of the associates will handle the case. Associates, a person. Chocolate. Chocolate, a very famous one. It should be with the schwa, chocolate, or climate, climate. And here we don't have a verb. Delegate, yes, delegate. We have a verb to delegate. Your tasks, or a delegate, a person. Okay, delegates from 40 countries attended the summit. Delegates. Delicate is only an adjective. We don't have the verb here. So delicate is always with a schwa. Delicate. Desperate. The same thing. Desperate. It's always an adjective. If you want to use the verb, it's despair. To despair. 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 That is, to become desperate is to despair. But otherwise, this should be pronounced with a schwa. Estimate, estimate. Estimate as a noun, and also estimate as a verb. Estimate as a verb. Okay, estimate. Or graduate. He graduated from the university after 5 years. He graduated. A. Or a person is a graduate. He's a graduate from the University of Virginia. Fortunately. The adjective or the adverb should be a schwa. Fortunate. Or pirate. Pirata, or prelate, prelado, or senado, the Senate, not the Senate. No, that's incorrect. The Senate. Separate, to segregate, to divide. That's a verb. So that should be pronounced a, or separate. Separate, that's an adjective. Each piece is sold separate. Okay, separate or separately. You can use as an adverb as well, and then you have to pronounce with the schwa, separate. Okay, as you know, in English, we always have to talk about exceptions. So, be careful with compound words, like with mate. It's always a, classmate, or flatmate, or roommate, workmate, inmate interno de una prisión, or checkmate, jaque mate, checkmate. Yeah, mate uh, is a compound word with mate and then check. So that's pronounced with A. And these famous exceptions, which are really, really exceptions, because candidate it's a noun, and it should always be pronounced candidate, candidate, or mandate, or debate. Okay, so these are real examples of exceptions. Now, monosyllabic words like mate, rate, or state, of course, should be pronounced A. Okay, always A in the monosyllabic words. And now, be very careful about these adjectives which come from a past participle, like complicated. Okay, there is a tendency to say complicate. This is no. Here you have to always use the past participle. Or devastated. I am devastated. Or I am motivated. Motivated. So remember the past participle in these cases. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much to the source, which is word reference, where I found all of these entries. And remember to pronounce properly all the words ending in ate, delicate, chocolate, and appropriate or appropriate. Be careful with the difference between verbs, nouns, adjectives, and adverbs in all these cases. Okay, thanks very much. I hope that you enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next video.